Unbeatable Mind, 3rd edition. Forge resiliency and mental toughness to succeed at an elite level. By Mark Devine, author. Summary: Unbeatable Mind explores the idea that everyone has a higher self-potential lying underneath that they ought to explore and tap into in order to live their life to the fullest and maximize their happiness and success, all possible through the 20x rule. The 20x factor theory presented in this book states that you are capable of achieving 20 times more than you currently think you can. Although it may seem unfeasible, and you might now be asking yourself, how am I supposed to get 20 times more things done if I don't have the time? Trust me, there is a way. The secret is not to gain more time, but to use wisely the limited hours you have. The reason you weren't able to do so before is that you've been kept in the dark. That's right. You didn't know you can do 20 times more, and it's not because your parents didn't teach you or that society doesn't want you to succeed, but your mind wasn't properly programmed, and sadly, this is the case with most of the people around you. Fortunately, Unbeatable Mind by Mark Devine steps in to help. This book will teach you how to tap into your own potential and pave the way for success. The goal is not to make more money and gain fame, but to live a purposeful life, become a positive person, and spread joy in your community. However, to achieve that and the rest as a bonus, you must first learn a few lessons. Here are my 3 favorite ones. Learn to tame and train your mind to work in your favor. Fear destroys creativity and confidence, so face it with courage. A focused mind is a powerful mind, but training it to become so takes time and practice. If you'd like to explore these lessons in depth, stick with me, as I'll take them one by one. Lesson 1: Learn how to control your mind instead of letting it control you. During the course of a day, we have approximately 6,200 thoughts that run through our heads, according to a new study published by Queen's University. Naturally, we don't actively notice all of them, but they play a very important role in the way we act and proceed with our activities. Therefore, adopting a winning mentality is crucial in our journey to success. Firstly, you should aim to win total control over your thoughts. Do that by taming it when you notice it losing control. For example, when you catch yourself thinking negatively about an upcoming experience, talking bad about yourself, putting yourself down, or just being pessimistic for no reason, try to actively engage with your thoughts and diminish them to a point when they no longer have control over how you feel. If you're not feeding them emotions, they'll fade away, which is exactly what you aim to do. Discipline your mind to not produce more of those thoughts by sobering up. This step implies becoming more objective of yourself and acting like a witness of your mind's products. From that position, you can tell more easily if they're constructive or destructive thoughts, and decide if they're important or not to you. Lastly, adopt a positive mindset, surround yourself with beautiful pictures, create a vision board, read inspiring and educational materials instead of watching an episode of your favorite series, and do anything in your power to create the environment that you love. Create a plan to help you stay on track with your goals and find the people that are willing to do the same, as it'll help you stay motivated. Lesson 2: Stop the flow of negative thoughts and become a braver version of yourself. Confidence is the key to becoming a more powerful person and tapping into your own power to achieve your full potential. Without confidence, fear and negative thoughts take over and your best self becomes a hidden gem within. However, fear is a natural emotion that will occur no matter what, so let's explore ways to overcome it. Witness your negativity objectively and look for the root cause. Oftentimes, we can't justify the way we feel but still sense those emotions regardless. If you find that your feelings take over your mind unreasonably, stop them with a power statement. Redirect them towards this powerful, positive statement, and reinforce it whenever you feel like it. Redirect your mind from the negative chatter within to focusing on your goals. Think about what you can do right now to help yourself achieve your objectives, instead of thinking negatively and becoming a victim. Lastly, find ways to maintain this state of mind through a mantra. Practice your mantra continuously and even say it out loud if it helps you stick to it. Lesson 3: Focus your attention to make the most of your days. Everybody advocates for meditation, concentration techniques, quieting the mind chatter, and becoming a focused person. Nothing wrong with that, but how do we achieve it? It seems that every time we try to close our eyes and do so, our mind starts running like crazy. All our thoughts and emotions come running towards us all at once, and if we try to stop them, it only gets worse. Relatable? I think so. However, there are ways to stop the mind chatter and truly focus yourself on visualizing your goals, coming up with plans to fulfill your objectives, and becoming more focused overall. To start with, it takes practice and a lot of it. Setting up your environment properly helps. Turn off all your devices and find a comfortable spot to meditate. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing pattern. Then, practice box breathing. Inhale for 5 seconds, hold it for the same amount of time, and release your exhale for another 5 seconds. Repeat for a few minutes. If you find that your mind is still producing thoughts, try to count along and focus on your breath only. After you finish this exercise, move on to your day, but do it smartly. Set some goals and stick to them. Create an hourly schedule for them and tick whatever you've done. Lastly, prioritize them and get the most important ones done first.